The biggest genre of FPS games at the moment, I would say on PC, is your realistic simulators. From Postscriptum, Hell Let Loose, Squad, even Arma 3 that has managed to keep in the limelight for over a decade now. Today, I'm going to be diving into upcoming tactical FPS games that are perfect for people that like the realistic intensity of Arma 3, Insurgency, Squad, and, well, all the games that are about planning, precision, teamwork, and pure adrenaline. So let's jump straight into it.
Скіфе, радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо звідси. Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя.
Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, is like if Arma 3 and your worst nightmares had a baby. Of course, it's a follow-on from the very, very famous series from back in the day. Set in a post-apocalyptic Chernobyl, this game is perfect for anybody who loves a bit of survival horror with their tactical shooting. It's not just about shooting mutants and soldiers though, although trust me, there is plenty of that. The real challenge here is keeping yourself alive with everything around trying to kill you. You've got radiation, mutants, weird anomalies, and oh, don't forget about your dwindling ammo. You see, the beauty of Stalker 2 lies in its non-linear storytelling and its constant threat that loom over you. Every decision you make changes how the stories play out. You might be scavenging for supplies in one moment, or the next, you're dealing whether to trust the shady guy offering you a great deal on some anti-rad meals. Spoiler, I wouldn't trust him. The game brings survival and tactical gameplay together in a way that's going to keep you on edge, trying to follow on from what is such a famed series.
І тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
Six, this is 1-6. Pushing to BPs, over.
Roger that, 1-6. Report when established.
One 1-1 Alpha. We're setting up BP West now.
1-1 Alpha, roger. 1-2, you're released. Six, 1-2, we're set in 30 seconds.
Net call, slant on target. Power 0-0, over.
Hey, check the back.
Yeah, got it.
Six, this is 1-6. Conditions set.
Roger, 1-6. You're a go to execute assault.
1-6-1-3. Eagles moving to breach.
ISR's got a shooter pushing the breach.
1-3 Alpha, we have him.
Crash right side! Crash right side!
1-2, look alive. We got a 6, which is 1-6. Using contact.
Let's go! Pick it up! Pick it up!
Next up is Bellum. Now, this is the newest in the YouTuber-led FPSs. It's a tactical FPS for anybody that's ever daydreamed about running their own platoon. Built on Unreal Engine 5, Bellum looks absolutely stunning. We're talking vast African landscapes, realistic lighting, and enough shiny textures to make your PC sweat. But beyond the graphics, this game is all about teamwork and coordination. Unlike some shooters where everyone's a lone wolf, Bellum makes sure you understand that war is a team effort, taking a lot of, well, control of that command structure. Advanced medical systems, and of course the ability to operate crew-served weapons. So have you ever thought, look, I want to be part of a two-man mortar team? Well, this game has you covered. Obviously driving vehicles with your buddies, taking them in armored carriers, or just being on foot. Plus, it's being built by veterans of the genre, people that have worked on Armor and Squad, and of course, well, people that are so inspired by these kind of titles. For me, this is the one to look out for because I've been so looking forward to something that can fill that niche of the next generation of Arma 3, and hopefully Bellum is going to be that. It's basically going to be like a milsim heaven, but without the sweat of basic training.
The objective is simple. Find the crash site. Retrieve the intel. Opposition forces are present in the area. We're getting close. Crash site located. We have found the helicopter extracting intel. Get to the extraction zone. Location is on your GPS. On our way. Engaging! Protect the package!
Alright, here's one that's been blowing up recently. This is Exfil. This game has hit the sweet spot between tactical gameplay and hardcore milsim. It's got the tension of Escape from Tarkov, but a little less punishing on newcomers. So really, don't rage quit after your first match. The premise, 4 teams enter, 1 team leaves with the intel or as the last squad standing. You can win by extraction, hence the name Exfil, or by wiping all the other teams out. It's your very simple extraction shooter, but thinking about working tactically and closely with your team. Every corner could be your last if you're not careful, and extracting it with the goods is easier said than done. It's got the perfect balance of high stakes without making you feel like you need a PhD in tactical theory just to have some fun. I think in terms of hardcore shooters, this is probably a little more on the casual leaning, but at least there's something there if we're going into the extractions. Now, extraction shooters have been filling up the market recently with things like Tarkov and of course Delta Force even delving into it somewhat, but hopefully this one will be able to find and carve out its own niche as we go on. And all that wraps up our list of must-watch tactical FPS games for the next few years. From gritty survival in Stalker 2 to realistic strategic gameplay in Bellum and Exfil, these games are ready to test your skill, your patience, and maybe even your friendship. Make sure you hit that subscribe button though if you want to see more roundups like this. I'll be bringing plenty more and covering all the games as they slowly release. But I'll see you out there on the battlefield, hopefully with more than just a pistol and a prayer.